that actually takes Liquid to a pretty terrifying level.
It certainly does, and I guess it's a lot of pressure in the mind's eye of how well he performs here, because you want to see him hit the ground running. It is a good role for him.
This is all optics as well, considering the out-of-game thing.
Isn't it just?
It's, but again, I mean, I was talking to Vinny earlier, results are going to kind of cancel that out, at least for this initial transition period. If Liquid are getting wins here in the EMEA, you can smooth over potentially some of those internal issues, but have to wait and see here as Liquid already probing towards B here. Only one anchor in the form of Monster or MKOI.
Yeah, and again, for KOI, there's a lot to be said about this team and a lot of, to be said about the players and the potential. A lot of people have been waiting to see these guys take on towards the big stage. And I guess really the proof is in the results as well. How competitive do they look here?
I was going to say, they're going to be able to cut him off with this smoke here. Monster's got to be careful. He's going to be overwhelmed.
So low here. Paditek is hungry for it too. He's got him pretty much locked into this. Yeah, dead to rights and eventually overwhelmed. But the space that he's gathered and kept safe will facilitate the plant. Now the time's on their side. And the Dizzy Gecko doesn't quite find what they needed. It's a brawl in the end, but Liquid come out. The two still standing, plant as well. They've got what they needed there.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just, it's an eye test for me here, Mike. Is the quality of KOI going to be up to task yet? What sort of time scale do we need to give them to get themselves ready? And how good do Liquid look?
Yeah, I mean, just think about this kind of, we'll call it a roster overhaul, really.
Yeah.
For movie star KOI. Again, I think the bar's pretty low. I think that's a fair assessment to make, but I'm certainly hoping. I mean, you were talking about this yesterday with Giant X. If we have a team to even get excited about map wins, I think that conversation definitely applies to movie star KOI as well. Again, start with smaller steps here to kick off stage 2. Obviously, it's tough to draw Liquid, really, in the opening game.
Exactly. The bars continue to raise for Liquid as it's gone on. It was kind of that, oh, they're actually looking pretty good to, okay, no, they're actually a real contender. And a touch of a lazy clear will at least allow Flyer to capitalize on Camo. You're not going to get much more than that, though. And the weapon's still firmly in Liquid's side of things. So not the end of the world by any means. KOI, if they can get a little bit more done, that would be wonderful. Beautiful attempt. I love what they're trying here. And that is a recovered rifle. That's much better. And the spike in the position it's in is a problem.
Yeah, it's 2v3 now. Patty and Nats. A little bit split focus here. Nats going to try and challenge this solo. Does have a snake bite. Now looking to sync up once more. Wide to get on the first Patty. We'll find Monster as well, but
30 seconds left.
Still unchecked as of yet. With Nats down to 30 HP, that could be a problem. The heals coming through. This is awkward.
Yeah, that is
very awkward.
And he had a Vandal there. I was kind of expecting him to lean towards it.
Definitely.
I'm sure if he, I don't know, didn't expect to have the time on it or what have you, but...
Even knew he picked it up, to be honest with you, in that situation.
But as it stands, Liquid still pretty safe here when you're looking at the time on their side. The tank not finding probably the best opportunity he had. That's drifted away. Now you're into the post plant. And Nats's composure is one that you don't really get to shake too much. Spotted, but it's only a shoulder, and now Natang just gets toyed with. Can he pull off a bit of a miracle? That's a good start, but look at the HP.
And we're back.
Paditek just has to play to the time, and he does. It could have been dangerous, Mike. I mean, it's costly,
I mean, absolutely,
to say the least.
Absolutely was dangerous, considering it's just the one rifle maintained here. It's going to really dampen the next purchase here. Fantastic crunch through. LG finding 2 here. Unfortunately, I did just catch it. I didn't know what the lineup was, but I mean, all things considered, you got to feel pretty happy about yourselves if you move Star KOI. Coming into round 3 now. Just the 2 rifles, 2 stingers, and a sheriff. Liquid to bring forwards. Really tracks with ultimate progress, to be honest.
Big info early.
Yeah, actually, the pop's going to come straight through.
And Camo, look at that absolute shutdown on backside. It's beautiful from Liquid. A very well-rounded site take. Everything cut off there. Very few spaces for KOI to even make anything out of it. Kind of cut off by all accounts. And you're looking at Baddy and Flyer, who are pretty far away from this. Already Liquid looking comfortable now. Getting those upgrades into hand. Making up for almost that fumble in the previous hit. Flyer, great damage though. And now into the 2v2, similar scenes, same players in the form of Paddytech and Nats. Full clear, Paddy down to 45 though. Brilliant timing for Paddytech there to catch Paddy G on that walk up. Flyer still going to try and make something of
Actually,
this.
6 HP.
He's low. Oh, it's gorgeous from Flyer. After what felt like the perfect side take.
I mean, yeah, a beautiful entry, but so sloppy in the post plant here. Getting an overcommitment to that early angle on elbow. Really, you want to see it being Kiko to take first contact, then the swing comes through the trade, but Flyer's able to isolate too with ease.
I feel like the job's done by this point, don't you? Maybe that's a little bit of the issue.
It was so clean on the way in. You get the upgrade for the people that didn't have it, but see this here. Kiko's tucked in that deeper angle. I mean, credit where credit's due. Flyer absolutely running away with this one. Almost a bailout round here. Get themselves on the board. Got to be careful he's not isolated with some of this early round utility here.
Confidence is a dangerous thing as well. To get that going early, you had a really nice round two. Even in the loss, you still did that damage. The conversion off of the back of an individual player like Flyer having nice impact makes it feel doable.
Yeah, I don't want to be too overcritical there for Liquid again when you're kind of onto site that quickly. Maybe you're not anticipating somebody just dry swinging onto these angles on elbow. It's all something to consider. Rex does have his ultimate now. Kiko, good progress also on the back of that round three. Pretty awkward timing here. Camo could get over the top here. Absolutely will.
It's caught both. It's caught both. I think Camo might even get a second reward from this. No, Flyer still managed to release a bait for a second longer, but he's been found. Awkward timing on that, wanting that deeper prowler to clear through to confirm contact, but still just caught in that no man's land. Completely rolls out the red carpet, and I want to see this clean now, Mike. We've had a couple of these post plants get a bit shaky. Now we need to look sharp here. Good trades, good spacing. And a pick found, but still 2v4. It's unlikely, especially with Trex closing down the account.
A little more consideration here in the post plant. 3 rifles carried across. MKOI going to be reset in that regard. Pop it. I mean, even here with the C's to slow things down, it's rough, but Flyer eventually falls to the nade. So that even though, considering this early timeline we're looking at, Flyer and the tank both have their ultimates. Batty G just going to throw a stinger in the mix here. Get something done potentially. It's actually deep enough to hear a couple of these steps, so expect it for the time being. A real opportunity to contest this early space. All across to Camo. Showstopper now in hand.
There. Toxins going up.
Put a threat on the site though. 4 players now.
I think MKOI probably want to try and make something happen here on the retreat, but Liquid are already out of dodge.
I like the attempt there, boy. Try and make something.
Yeah, catch somebody on a TP on the backside of the rotation. Potentially, I mean, the benefit being Paddy G's going to be already on his way back towards a side. Flyer? What? I mean,
What the hell has gone into Flyer? That's a classic! You're not meant to be doing that. And a bit of a messy shot from Kiko, but well made up for on the second. But now Paddy G's in the mix. We're back down to this 2v2. Trex is lower.
Look at their HP bars.
Hold on, and the tank fancies it. Spots out one, claims one. Hello? Are we asleep at the wheel here? What is going on, Mike? This is a mess. Paddytech left in the corner, 14 HP. There's nothing more. A real fumble of a round. Look, credit to Flyer in this already for being just the thorn in their side. Cool. But everything else, Mike, what the hell just went on with Liquid there?
Yeah, and again, this is hard to call from the outside, but why I say the first year, Camo just kind of gets caught off guard, I guess, from another brazen swing with a classic. Like I said, you get the burst there, you almost, I don't know what's gone on there, but yeah, things just spiral out of control here. So when you really look towards potentially Nats to tighten the leash a little bit in game.
Okay, looking at it back, I guess Flyer's ult removed the sound, but they seem so unresponsive to this, but a very pacey beginning Flyer, and everyone's trying to evacuate down long. The tank's already been caught, but this pace is just unforgiving. Filu trying to slow down the roll a little bit, get himself out of danger. There is still Flyer here. Liquid looking a bit shaky.
Oh, for sure. Certainly an allowance to be made, but of course of this half, you want to see some of this cleaned up. Monster swinging out here. Commitment to the second. Nats going to shut that down. Full strike invested. Actually going to isolate Trex here. Opting to go forwards. That puts Nats and Kiko. They're 2v3.
And that's where he started late now on the molly, but
Nats just found it.
That's
Did
ridiculous from Nats. I don't know if the half even came through there. It doesn't look like it did, no. So now Kiko gets to swing in. Saved in the end. That got so deadly. Look, as much as Liquid are winning out these rounds, this is so close from a team that no one knows where to place with Koi yet. You know, there's too many changes to really be able to guess. And Liquid now, as said, being expected higher end. You're looking at them doing deeper runs. This has been a scary game.
I mean, for Movie Star Koi, this might actually just be the game plan to kind of throw them off, play unorthodox, and
stubborn to die.
I guess make what's jump scare for Kiko there. That's a brilliant replay. But yeah,
continue to control it though. As it stands, yeah, they are winning out more than they're losing. It is 4-2. We can see the score, but keep in mind the pistol is involved in that, right? The first 2 rounds did go their side. So now we have to see if that tempo can continue, and if Koi can keep nipping at the heels. Can they continue to be this bit of an unknown quantity? Now the purchase is going to hinder most of that resilience, but that hasn't really hindered them up until this point either.
Well, the timeout, that's what is discussed. Wider spread default here. In pressure, or at least presence, shown by Koi on both sides. But yet to make moves. Spike now in hand for Nats. Their sights set towards B once more.
If they get nervous about this and they can't quite identify, maybe if they're worrying about a stack, so you still got those Seekers there, you still got Nats as well with his ult in case
again,
it gets sketchy.
How to start it, you're not going to be too upset throwing that into an anti-eco. In terms of security. First tag came through there from Camo.
Poison's off.
Isolate Monster here on long. Still very conscious of a trap play set up. As elsewhere, past Tex found Baddy G. Now we'll hear Monster repositioning.
Toxins going up.
Monster's one of the danger players now. Phantom in hand, Filu the other. It's a cautious approach, really. Wingman going in to get the plant. Monster caught. Oh, beautiful from Camo, real quick. Just making sure no threat came through. Yeah, this is solid as a rock. That's better. I want to see a really firm control coming out of this. An in-zone flawless from Liquid. More of those. Navigate these threats. Take your time. Clear this map.
More of that, please, going forwards from Liquid. Again, for Movie Star Koi, like I said, if this is something they want to try and test Liquid almost and force them into recovery mode in some of these rounds. It's always easier to be the team to create the chaos than the one to handle it from the opposing side. Now Liquid set up outside A. Flash will catch on Flyer. So some deep presence towards Showers initially.
We need to see Filu activate too. Currently 0-7, not really finding the impact the rest of his team is. And well, that'll do the job. Padizek goes down, Camo soon to follow, but Nats is still in this, still trying to control the site. You can see the temptation from Baddy G to try and play that forward, but the plant's not in just yet. There's a bit of a gap.
It's rough now. Smokes have expired. They only have this pit covering just a slice of default. Go. We'll plug the gap. He comes through with the flash here. 2 players playing inside. Baddy G caught on the outside. The tank decayed up. Back forwards.
He's in a whole lot of trouble here. Trex feeling the pressure from the back too. Rightly so, Monster is on the way, but Trex Obster just tucking towards the corner, make sure no one walked the wall, but still Flash gonna connect, and that's the shot. Monster now starts to constrict towards the side, but the pit keeping Liquid safe here. Kiko trying to play out of it, lovely, can't get the follow-up, and the defuse is going on. Wingman doing his duty, and there's nothing more to be said. Another good round from KOI. They are pressuring Liquid, Mike.
Yeah, and Liquid forced to make some pretty awkward decisions here on backside. That's pondering the outcome. They said that pit doesn't really give you an awful lot of security in terms of holding the site. Lamps, sure, but you almost need a second player outside with Trex. Trex has so much to worry about here on the outside of the pit. Rough situation to be put into. Gamble's wrong in this.
As much as we, take into account that pistol, once we've gone into these rifle rounds, it's been a better game between these two. Liquid need to make sure this doesn't get too close.
Feels weird to even say it, but now in round 9, you almost expect some of the early chaos to dust to settle in that regard.
Yeah. Monster on the loose.
Normal seat to follow. That's it, finally opening it. Monster lining him up in the snake bite.
Fortunately enough, Panitek's done really well there to get to keeping them competitive in this. That could have completely spiraled, but he's still in it. Still 2 flashes, still got the dog, still got the heal, full kit ready to go. Quick flash in, but a fight through CT. Trying to get some stability before the plant. That's going to be coming in next. Paint Shell as well. Prowler, almost indicative of a quick backside take, but no, they take their time here.
3v3 here. MKOI given space on site. Now going to read into the fact Liquid are playing a little deeper in the post.
One shot there from Octagon, so maybe they don't know about the second. That's why you see Filu drifting across, maybe a little lazy, but you can't be lazy against a team like this. Trex and Nat, well established, good post-plant protocols, solid as a rock.
Nice clean up here. Said maybe a little misread on the way in from KOI, but Flyer is landing shots today, Lauren. Number of situations looking so sharp. You're absolutely right, Patstek did really well to find the second here. I thought Nat's found the second on top side for a second, the way he snapped on, but it was Trex applying a little pressure from elsewhere.
Poison orb emitting.
Just pistols a sting up once more for Bad EG. Much else, really, in terms of inventory. Ultimates, yes, but we're anticipating some early round antics. I didn't see it previously. Flyer with a double with the classic and a full buy round for Liquid.
Oh my god,
that's awful timing.
Kiko.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
What?
All right, well,
Okay.
I'll imagine that's going to be on the replay.
Yeah.
Okay, Nats.
Love that gun.
What are you going
Love
to do?
that gun.
Big fan?
Yeah.
Big fan. I mean, go on. Hoping for an ace. It's,
Well, yeah.
he's fine. Did his job.
You never want to see an anti-eco ace, but 7-3 now. Liquid beginning to pull ahead a little bit. Here we go.
Seems good.
I mean, it's rough there, FC Monster. You see the first two appear in the kill feed.
Sleep well.
Oh, Kiko's face there, just eyebrows fully raised.
All right.
Committing to that spray, really?
A bold choice. It would have been good for the clip. That's all you got to know. Maybe a gear shift here for Liquid, looking very dead set on this A approach. Viper's pit down on B-Long, don't really blame you.
Well.
And Babby G is absolutely fried. Beautiful. This is better. This is looking more dominant. Camo following up as well, can clear that space towards sight. Really trying to thread the needle. That was ambitious, the tank. I know you wanted to get back to it, but you're not going to have the red carpet rolled out like this. Monster and Filu now have to deal with that pause. Liquid taking a second here, see if they can catch someone maybe looking for a kill like this.
Plant finally coming through. Smokes will expire.
Spike planted.
Poison's off.
The coverage still there though. Monster to try and
Out of my
find
way.
something. That's will fall.
Bad. 3 more to go. Kiko though, if he's still alive, man. Yeah, Kiko's so clean as well. Looks like he's bracing for impact in the camera, but still, he's
getting jump scared today.
he is a little bit feeling paranoid about all the wrong reasons. Pointless pain shell gonna go, but he can't find the last 2 here. Trex, yeah, the position too good between the last players there, and time pretty much gone. As Liquid starting to get a real solid hold on this half, and you can see the core. Yeah, there's still a bit of a threat, but you can see that fire starting to dwindle.
Open up the hellfire!
Combination here with Baddy. Caught by the stun. It almost just opens the site up for 3.
Remaining.
Nice, good job, guys. Nice kiss here.
Composed on stage as well. I said towards the back end of this half, it was whether or not MKOI could continue really to, I mean, the fun's not being there to justify some of these scrappier rounds, but Philo
He's having a
slapped
nightmare.
out of midair.
Flyer's still making a stand, man. Like, Flyer's been on it today, but not looking like it's going to change much. You've got to account for Badiji's HP.
I was going to say, yeah, Badiji looked like he was about to walk that smoke, and then you look down, the glowing red number at the bottom of the screen. Just 4 HP. Still numbers advantage here for Liquid in the post plant, and a pit just to make things even worse.
Going to need a big bailout here from, well, that's not going to be where it's coming from. Monster just drifts in. Kiko all too prepared. Tank going to take down Nats, but it's traded. The numbers game looking very favorable for Liquid at this point. Badiji now, he make that last stand. A nice try on this. I like what he's doing. The 4 HP. He spotted Camo. Still a smoke to play with, but this is just hoping, praying, and it's not going to work out. A great attempt.
What a tag there on Camo, actually, initially. Again, didn't want to see him just sit inside that smoke with that HP level, so had to try and make a go of it. Liquid. Felix just can't get it off quick enough.
And I feel a little bit for Felix. He could have done with a nice round to build up some confidence there. Really hasn't happened in this half. Credit though to Flyer. Big performance coming through for him, so hoping to see that continue on the way forward. And on the other side, of course, Liquid found that stability. Those 4.
I think as well, talking about it, this first kind of showing here, like I said, the bar is high just because I think for Liquid, we know the potential. Also for Movie Star KOI, similar to what we discussed yesterday, do want to see some results. They're actually pretty confident here on the pistol round.
I mean, they were on a mission.
Where are they headed after this now? Clear through lamps, so almost looks like a rehearsed retake here.
Frenzies are back as well. Trex on one of them. Sorry, we lose at Vitality yesterday. That's maybe the comparison I should be making for success, but here we are. That one looking pretty good. Trex already going to find Flyer. That was kind of the headhunter as well. Flyer's been the one who's been on top. Monster going to find Padatek, and the fight breaks out towards the site. It's a clean-up crew, though, from Liquid. Monster the only one to be drawing blood here consistently. The tank trying to chime in.
Actually did finally get the defuse.
Oh, how are you hitting that? It's fine, the defuse is there, but it's a nasty little shot. Down to 1, but double digits for Liquid.
Down to just Kiko. Little bro nearly got the full defuse, but interesting approach here. Almost anticipation of something happening elsewhere on the map, but Movie Star KOI, stars aligning for them.
Hold on to your hats.
We need Kiko face cam. Just
constant.
Picture in picture all day today.
Yeah.
Some fantastic facial expressions.
Force up here, round 2 as well. You can see the stingers. And as much armor as they can try and build around it. Now, I guess luckily for them, there is no outlaw, but there is still a judge. Kiko is here. Yeah, that kind of shuts the door on that approach, doesn't it?
Don't want to entertain the possibility of a judge being in there.
Poison orb emitting.
Let's try and hold down the fort. on a site here. Now he's probably going to give the game away pretty early on, but able to get through actually. Avoids the snake bite, and actually Nats will fall.
Yeah, Monster's doing really well on this half already. A good start for him. Bart now going to come in. At least time's on their side.
Spike planted.
Into this retake now. Camo's at least got control of backside, so they've got a nice little springboard in. But a lot to clear. They don't manage to catch, I think that's fire touch on the corner. Kiko's still going to connect though. Judge removes Monster. Playing these smokes, but the drop of the smoke reveals the problem there. These Bulldogs going to find the bite as Natan can fly. The last two alive. Going to try and maybe play off the Dizzy if he can, but it's dealt with swiftly. And yeah, numbers game there, better weaponry there.
Yeah.
And as much as he's been close in a couple of rounds, Mike, Liquid going to make it up to 11.
I mean, after Nats falls there, you almost want to see Movistar KOI over commit towards backside, because once Liquid can flood back through from heaven, the range really becomes an issue for them. Kiko forcing the issue. We're back into lamps here. Movistar KOI though.
Let's go. Focus up, guys. Let's go. We're chilling. We're chilling. Everything is fine.
Okay.
Okay, everything's fine, sure.
Everything's fine. Make me a believer.
I don't know if everything's
Oh, wow. I say GG, but I mean BG.
Just a bit of confidence, guys, is all you need. It's another T1 documentary at this point. Right, Sheriffs. All we got here. Get some shots. That's all you got to do. Just click on the heads, you win the game. No problemo.
Tank a little close up. In terms of ult progress, nothing really on the cards for Liquid either. Tank's opposite man, former Trek's probably the closest, but along this half does drag out for. Try. They take the orb on long, as they did with the control they've got. Get any early contact. Orb's still here. Well, they do want to try and make a play off this. It would be bold, but catch somebody. Certainly make a Shiko a little easier to pull off.
Go. Still worried though. I've not had my confidence.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. 24 seconds, gotta go now. Patatek waiting in the smoke, pop flash and swing. It's lovely. Liquid, it's just too easy. An in-zone flawless to put them up to 12. And this is the level of dominance that we kind of wanted here. Yes, it was a scrappy beginning. I loved the fight that was coming out of KOI. They were in the game, they were trying it, they were giving
getting up in their faces, yeah.
Absolutely, you've got to. But this has now been a string of rounds for Liquid.
Course correction.
One enemy remaining.
Freebies found by Kiko.
Nice kills, dude.
Sliggy there, confused, couldn't spot him, not in the building. But
everything's fine.
Everything's fine. They were just playing for this round, playing for OT. That's belief. Now you got to try and stick the landing there, don't you? And it looks like Liquid ready to take the stand. Camo already denies Filo any space to find that next layer forward. And look at them backfilling this too. Trek's willing to fight for it. Oh my god, I thought
Trex just got that kill.
I was about to take my heads off. I was taking a walk, but okay. Patatek, let them have fun. I would like you to allow for fun. Kiko, same thing. Can't ignore Wingman. Patatek.
First, but down to 70 HP now. Get a connection on the flash either, so there'll be some question marks as to the whereabouts. Remnants here from Movistar KOI in a tank. Showing respect, doesn't want to swing onto this. Flyer got the deeper angle, so yeah.
2v1 like that, all good. Okay. Look.
Well, the issue being Liquid still got the funds here, and now a couple of the ultimates coming online for them. Orbital strike here, 2 away for Camo, 1 for Patatek. Plenty of big tools, and Movistar KOI going to be walking the tightrope in terms of the finances.
Holy shit.
For the watershed.
Is it? What time is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, we're fine, I think. Germany, come on now. They'll say anything. Right. 4-12.
Toxin screen down.
Still a buy in hand here. Got Flyer's ult. Anything else nearby? Batty G 2 away from Monster. The other side of Liquid, though, it feels very close to just getting across the line, doesn't it?
Not really. Here you could stack ults if you wanted to. I doubt Liquid are going to be looking towards trying to slow this half down.
Face your fear.
Investment here for Flyer immediately. Feeling going to try and follow up. Batty caught the doorway coming out on the second satchel here. Oh, isolated by Nats once more.
How is Nats being such a nuisance? And it's allowed time for Kiko to get over here as well. And now Batty G called upon. A brave bit of work from Monster. Gives them a chance in a 2v1. Camo could close it down now, though.
Felt like Camo's chance there, though, to try and get a kill. Awkward placement of the smoke, almost begging Camo to swing out on the edge.
30 seconds left.
Plant in. What does Camo do here?
He almost has to wait the smoke out. 56 HP.
An isolated fight to be had, and he's trying to bait it. He knows what this post-plant setup is, but very oh my... Oh!
Like a fiddle!
You're so damn smart. That was beautiful! Reading him like a...
He is there on the KO, but I'm not a huge fan, to be honest with you. Elsewhere, some question marks, sure. I mean, Kiko has looked fantastic on the Omen, so that's one for me that I'm probably going to have my eyes on. See if the comfort is there. Nat's potentially teed up, but Batty G removes any possibility of threat developing.
I like the start. Like, why not? If we're going to see this brawly Koi, I'm down for it. And it felt short-lived on map 1, right? We got 4 rounds from him in the end. Kiko, early challenges. Just with that Sheriff. The rest of Koi, though, already hightailing it around towards the other side of A. Going to try and box in Liquid, but still going to have a flash with Trex. Still got Patatek with a Dizzy too, and the first contact! Camo! He's on today! Oh, he's even seen some more as well. Gets to play freely out of that corner, and all of that initial threat looks to be dwindling. Going to be reignited slightly by Filu playing it out now. Camo's position is going to be considered, but it's Kiko to find it, and yeah, this is just too comfortable. Liquid able to kind of take these individual fights, slice and dice them up. Monster, it's a good try, but the time's gone, and Liquid have already found you.
Time almost going to decide that one. Liquid able to slow things down, knowing that the flank was going to be heavy. That early information from Nats. What's the human drone here? But like I said, it created enough of a window here that Liquid knew they were going to have arguably a 4v1 at worst. One on the board here, and I think you're right. Whether or not Koi are going to continue with this early kind of call it pace, call it aggression. Have to wait and see. Trex looking to potentially set something in motion with the flash, but Liquid swinging onto these close angles. Here. 3 rifles brought into this. Scope for Nats as well.
Okay, it was Flyer before who made the classic actually look pretty lethal on map 1. Don't know if he's going to have the same opportunities now, though, as the plant's already going to be in play. We're looking at the post plant. I want to see security. I don't want to see a messy anti-eco. There is that Sheriff with Filu, and again for Koi, not much to lose here.
You want to look for here with the classic.
Yeah, he got 2, was it, on map 1 with that classic, I'm pretty sure, but let's see. Flyer trying to set something in, maybe just the dart off the back for Camo. He's looking to farm. Monster trying to just cut the gap, see if he can get towards the back line. It's not going to happen. 5 alive and in zone flawless. And Liquid looking pretty locked in now.
Yeah, I think bigger picture-wise, coming out with a confident performance in map 1, now maybe feeling as if they have a better read on Koi's approach. They can now across the map change, bring that ethos across.
Can you swing it, I like reaction from it.
See how it does progress. That's it, yeah, interesting actually. Liquid having the fastest attack speed. Icebox in stage 1. It's going to be I was going to say a brawl here, but Baddy G standing tall.
Look, Baddy G's on for it. 2 already, spiked down. Wall's kind of there, it's weird, and we're having the weirdest fight in the world. You can't really see much, but there we go. Finally the reveal, and Nats is going to strike. He doesn't like this sort of business. He wants that composure, that calm start. And Monster has to respect it now. Trying to fall away. It's Liquid regaining control, at least of B long, but not the rest of the map.
Conscious of this flank coming through. Turret's probably going to spot it, dealt with now by Flyer. But a window of opportunity for Liquid, maybe to get a little more aggressive.
One suppressed.
Will reveal on the tank as well. Maybe not concrete information. Flyer though, swinging on the angle.
Really nice.
He found 2 himself.
Yeah, that was really nice from Flyer. The swing deeper to try and maybe take some control there. Going to be the downfall. And look, it feels like KOI have kind of made a statement of what that playstyle is going to be. It's going to be in your face, it's going to be aggressive. And Baddy G, I hope we caught some of this at the start. There's that paranoia. Yeah, just finding camo, follow-up almost free. And look, again, it's an early wake-up call to what to expect. Well controlled by Nats to fight this back.
Yeah, I mean, Nats is the sort of player that thrives in those sort of situations as well.
Nice, let's go!
To kind of handle aggression. Certainly going to keep testing Liquid in terms of their patience. Camo here, though, shuts down any possibility of KOI looking to snowball an early round once more.
And it's like a quick kind of mental check, and it feels like for the Liquid guys, it's like, okay, well, map 1, they were doing this. Map 2, I just need to be a little bit aware that they're probably going to try and be aggressive. Now, it looks like Trex, I don't want to say caught off guard, but outdone by
That's the
Feel.
res as well here on the back of that kill.
You're right. They go for it. Feel fancies it. Could get punished. They're still so nearby. Does he get to live? He does.
Coverage is good.
Takes down Camo and Palitek falling at the same time. Liquid looking to be caught out. I thought they'd be very aware. Even the start coming out from Camo looked good, but the double down on the aggression has made this very hard for Liquid. Down to 2 players, Nats and Kiko.
Kiko's got to be really careful here.
I got the spike.
That's overall a solo mission. Filu. Probe sent out, confirmation. He's retrieved the spike.
Last player standing.
Still, MKOI well handled so far. Will require an ace from Kiko.
30
Wants
seconds
to try and
left.
flip round 4 here.
Just seen monitor position for Kiko, and it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah,
Scooped up into his face.
you can smell the pixels.
He's actually in next round already. 13 seconds, he may as well be.
10 seconds left.
Flyer, really well done. Got to say it for KOI. I know it feels almost simplistic at times, be aggressive, but there's layers to it. They're willing to fight for it. And
Also, for me,
go ahead.
in kind of smoothing over these transitions of what I would still say is a roster overhaul, and getting aggressive like this against a well-versed team, certainly the way to maybe shake off some of the confidence that you may have
Seconds left.
making such changes.
It is done.
So all tied up to a piece to kick Icebox off.
Get out of my way.
Hunter's Fury available for Flyer as well. We know the red's already invested, but Camo, cool with a flash. Once more opting to go forward.
I just don't. Again, this is when I start
Well, I
question
mean,
marking.
is this him kind of, puffer chesting up to kind of say, if you're going to play aggressive, we'll meet you on the front line, but...
Also, you're going to be running, what, without a Sova. You're still going to be struggling a little bit on that early tempering of maybe aggression. KOI, if they're already looking stylistically like they want to do that, well, they've just been given the green light. Yeah, Palitek's got the Dizzy, yeah, you've got the knife, but it's still not quite the same. I do still want to keep checking in. If this is the comp they want to commit to an extent, how much does that get exploited by KOI here? But now, hindered and dealt with. It's lovely. Really nice synergy there. Flyer setting that one into motion. Filu just patrolling. Maybe unnecessary to go for that.
The weapon's going to be safe behind the wall. So no upgrade found. Baddy G feeling a ton of pressure now, though. Has to respect this close proximity
30 seconds left.
in terms of the stinger. Well, 2 stingers still being on the cards here for Liquid.
Is a laboured approach to the site, isn't it? And that water drop. Knife in. 14 seconds now, and another reveal, spotting out Paditech there. Monster, Baddie Chi, solid. 4 standing, well controlled. And again, that early touch of aggression, looking at those early kills here. This is a good show from MKOI.
Yeah, because to come back to the comp once more with the Gecko and the KO, it's difficult really for Camo. You can't space the same way as you can on a drone from the Sova, for example. Even here, I mean, yeah, the dash comes through just as the blind takes full effect. So it is rough for Camo. It might seem like, yeah, you've got, you know, 2 flashes to follow through. But it's the spacing that's key, really. Just waiting out this first wave a little bit, and some further consideration in terms of the approach for Liquid. It's going to put Camo in a position to succeed.
I like this mid-exploration though, because it's almost like the reaction you want to do is fall back behind screens, fall back towards spawn, and Flyer still going to find one here. And the shot is good enough from Nats to get 1, but Filu, I feel like he should have been on, I don't want to say red alert, but maybe a little bit more aware. Just sat behind CT. Good work though from Liquid. You can see what they were trying to attempt to exploit. And Nats trying to take a lot of space. They don't quite know about the additional player of Camo here. Filu.
Nats got a second there.
How did Nats get another? And Filu looks lost. And now on 1v2, Kiko and Paditech can have full site control here. Full option. A nice post plant.
Util down as well, so Monster try and flip this 1v2 pretty quickly. Snake Bite in hand, still healthy. Liquid just going to sit all the way back here.
Toxins going up.
Perfect timing on the first. Nano actually going to eat a ton of that damage. Just 77 HP now, barely any shield.
Toxin screen down.
The Mosh as well to follow up, but it's an awkward path spot here.
That's going to be half.
Has to run this down.
Guys. Oh my god, Monster. Oh my god, Paditech.
Read it perfectly.
Oh!
Yeah.
That plant spot, Mike, just gave me anxiety through the roof.
It was such a deep position here. And the wall to consider as well for Monster. And the Toxin maybe being... Oh, beautiful adjustment for Nats to find Baddie G. No harm, no foul. Still. Round on the board for Liquid. Tie things up once more. Operator back in hand for Filu. Ultimates wise, Baddie G TP. Still got the pit as well. Camo further problems in the early round. A weird wall coming out from Filu to look for something.
He's managed to escape with his life. And look, again, I don't mind it. You're going to have a little bit more freedom to make these plays from. Harder to play it back in, though, now in this close plant. That Viper's pit there, and Kiko, he's on the case. Catching the tank on the play up here. But it's not just one Flyer with a fantastic shot to trade that out, and now the backline is pressured.
Big info for Liquid to now push forwards a little bit more. So the pit going to give them some insurance on site. Paranoia is big.
Flash out, and Monster on top here, trying to hunt down Trex, who seems completely unawares of it. And Monster still doing well now. Nat still trying to stay alive in that pit, trying to buy the time. He's going to spot at least one now. I don't think he would have noted the other. It's Paditech, actually, excuse me. Trying to find the positioning here. Time now going to start running low. Koi going to have to make their move. Paditech once again controlling this one, keeping it well and truly in hand. I mean, Liquid, you're playing it by fine margins, but you are winning out.
Yeah. Nat's able to just kind of trade places with Patty here. Didn't want to lose the pit. And obviously in this sort of scenario, Decay taking full effect here. Boy, looks to try and prioritize the flank here. Kiko good for the first, and like I said, it's key information for the rest of Liquid.
Come here.
Huh? Who was that talking to?
Sleep paralysis demon. Just what is that? Oh no, it's a quick round. Lock in, Michael. Paditech absolutely swarmed. It's a quick trade out, right? We're looking at what really comes from this. Nats last time almost saved them here, but Baddie G still digging in those heels. Not wanting to give away the position. Hello? Wakey! Flyer there to save him.
One enemy
Trex
remaining.
drifting forward, and
Spike
what is
down,
going
B.
on here? This tempo of this game has not settled in at all.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like Liquid really learned much from the first map, even though the adjustment looked perfect. Here just caught some really scrappy trades coming out from Koi. Kiko now left in the clutch. 1v3. Badiji tagged up from that early engagement. With no information elsewhere though, Kiko opting to retreat. Could find this 1v1 potentially under tube. Not much time left to play with.
30 seconds left.
Finish. My ultimate is ready.
Okay.
Placing sentry.
You're not going to get it. Right? Nah, the tank. Playing safe in the end, but I got a little excited by it. A shot like that, I'm paying attention. But 4-4, I don't know how I feel about this game yet, because Koi are just mad.
This is the point now. Again, timeout coming through. I think it's probably going to be tough there.
No chance.
Against the second swing from Nats here, prioritizing the swing onto site.
One down. My ultimate.
What you like on screams, no? Exit, frags, ace.
Yeah.
So yeah, now looking towards Liquid to make a similar assessment they did.
You know, I don't dislike too much of it, but I need to see consistency now. They've broken the buy from Liquid. Can they find stability? Can they exploit this composition, these role swaps? Let's see. To the races now. Liquid back to this B approach here. And they will just find Monster. And it's, well, it's Camo taking a walk. And for Monster, you don't want to really go down, take too many risks here. You might have to give up the site, but a lot of teammates on the way and a lot of weaponry to support.
They bypass some of the util as well with an open plant alongside site here. TP from Badiji to reposition. What, 2 ghosts and a sheriff for Liquid to try and make this work. Nats going forwards. Spammed out actually.
Yeah, Kiko gonna give it away as well with that shot from the sheriff, and now it looks like Koi gonna be kind of bringing this one down. Trex last alive. It is clean stuff from Koi. Composure on the playback in, not letting them get up to any naughtiness or catching them out, and they will be taking the lead. 5-4, an in-zone flawless to do it as well. Koi tipping the scales in their favor.
Timeout coming ahead of this buy being on the cards now. Ultimates wires Camo one away from the knives once more. G trying to rally the troops a little bit.
Like that though, you know, you got
He always
on the
was
other
one of
side.
those players. Has that sort of character about him.
And again, Liquid are very calm, very collected. You can see that kind of, you know, quiet composure from the likes of Nats and co. But if you've got someone against you, actually giving it, all these rounds mean the world to them. It does change that atmosphere. Now, can they keep it up? Buy back in play here for Liquid. Light in some areas though, some light shield's going to be on the cards.
As well, the position of this ult cycle really for Liquid. I said lockdowns here. Patty and Camo just missing one. Starting the tank and Fire considering exploring middle a little bit. 2 members of Liquid on the other side of this, but not noted here with the drone.
Poison orb emitting.
Expecting this aggression. Alarm bot immediately removed as well. No safety net for Koi in terms of mid control here.
Nice timing on this as well.
I mean, the lockdown will effectively mitigate this pit.
Yep.
Unless there's a pocket to play up that will keep it active for Monster.
Initiated.
That's a deep lockdown, yeah.
Hunter's Fury though. And look
Know
at the
where it is,
position. Oh, that's so sick. That's really nice stuff. Tucking it in the bed. And now a couple problems.
30 seconds left.
That is time purchased.
Did he get back?
The pit, is it still good? I mean, it looks like it is. The tank looking to find Camo. No, it has indeed dropped at this point. Nat's now going to catch on the TP up. Badiji gone. Kiko locked in as well. We're down a Flyer in the tank for Koi. Spike not planted though. Time, 13 seconds here. And Panatek,
10 seconds
what
left.
more can you do? I don't think you're going to be able to do much here, Koi, and all the commotion Pandemonium come out on top again.
I'm going to be honest, I thought the spike got planted. Yeah.
Same, big same. And then I saw it on the floor. What happened?
What exactly happened there? Because, I mean, we were looking back towards under rafters. Lockdown comes through, pit drops. Spike's already up in nest.
Good.
I mean, did some util remove the wingman or something? That's what I didn't catch.
Sure. Any Noahs in chat?
Get out of my way.
But it's a great round for them to work from because it's once again put the money back
Here.
in the bin for Liquid, holding them down on 4.
Here.
And yeah, you can bank a little bit on Camo on that ult, but still, by all rights, this could be another.
Brazen approach to mid here, and that's just walking out, dealing with the alarm bot. Camo, I guess not confirmed just yet. He's dealt with the turret.
No charges left.
Now he's confirmed. The tank will fall, and actually an opportunity to turn on, but Flyer will find that headshot.
It got so sketchy, it felt like. Red's going to be invested too, keep that money up, keep those players up. Diminish any of these opportunities beckoning as 3 players try to slowly scale up towards 8. They can give up the plant, but as the post plant becomes problematic, Lockdown forcing the hand and forcing the fight. Good flash though.
Big respect shown to use the lockdown here. Maybe not a full grasp of the purchase. Trek's gonna give it up to maybe look for a kill, but doesn't find one.
Now we're down to Patatek and Kiko. You don't even have a chance. You already got the wall in. There's security here. Yeah, Kiko, you can put on a show. You can put on... It doesn't matter. MKOI walking on the tightrope and keeping the scoreline. So good for them. I'm impressed. I'm a little bit frustrated at some of the looks from Liquid, if I'm honest. I don't love the comp coming out from them.
No charges
being played. I think there's a little bit of the desk question marking towards it here. But credit I want to put towards MKOI. That aggression's still in play. The pressure still in play. And Monster's having a great game. Flyers up there again. Batty G on the aggression. I'm liking what we're seeing.
Atty going to have his ult going into the final round here. Trex 2 away from his as well, so potentially some tools to invest. It's Batty G now donning the operator. Slow down a little bit. Biglu has an op of his own as well. Did see him looking for the rifle, actually. It's up on rafted, so could be an awkward swap out.
Get out of there if he needs to. He has. Gonna get a catch, and it looks like Camo trying to close down, but in reality, just gonna be able to secure backside for a second. Taken away with Batty G and that operator up towards heaven. Little Aldron as well, tank towards Patatek, gonna force him away. This is good. This could allow them to start working forward here. Liquid not wanting to completely fall off site though. Playing somewhat from Maze, but that Dark gonna make their intentions known. Flash through for Trex finds very little still. Trex trying to poster up here, but he's already lost control. Maybe a miscommunication. They lost Maze, but they dig in deep enough. The post plant there for Liquid. The deeper layering, able to secure the round.
Switching sides.
7-5, all things considered. Liquid closing out with a consolation. Yeah, Movistar Koi, I guess here on Icebox feeling much more comfortable in terms of their approach to the first half here. See if that does continue into the second.
One enemy remaining.
So we go back in, Frenzy back out for Trex, who's having a rough performance. 1-11, not looking that comfortable yet on this KO. I don't know if the defending half will make it much different. Maybe a couple of those flashes from backside could be pushing it forward, but we digress as Batty G off to the races and instantly going to find Patatek. That was so pacey. And now they look to just speed up.
Pressure through mid. Trex actually does find Monster. 22 HP though, going to try and flash himself out.
Spike planted.
With a double dip here. He doesn't want to back away even with the HP bar.
Last player standing.
Kills going in favour of Liquid. Actually, Tank finally finds a response. Camo to shut it down.
Yeah, nice work in the end from the rest of the team coming through. I thought that tempo coming out from Batty G was just going to be enough to get amongst them. Here we go, we can have a little look back. Look how quickly he's there. 128, I think it was. He's right
double
amongst
TP.
them. Must have been.
One
Must have
enemy
been.
remaining.
Make it that fast. But still, great recovery. Kiko coming in, catching those two. Just enough to keep that scoreline within touching distance now. 7-6, a likely conversion here. How we look now. Smoke. Tiger. Getting himself on top of this, and this is the look back. I'm pretty sure this was the start of it at the very least, but yeah, just instantly up through middle. But again, let's see how this one goes down. Any plans in mind for KOI here? They've been pretty aggressive, very assertive, even with just the classics, but this is tough.
The Flyer classic alarm sounding.
Camo.
Clean on the first two.
Well, look, we had Comeback playing today. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see more of him on the Outlaw. He was one of the players that made it look so good in that Tier 2 when he was running around here, but now, obviously firmly within Tier 1. Quite slowed down. Camo, it's like a gut punch during that thing.
One enemy
And now
remaining.
just fly up. And once again, that's just keeping this clean with an end zone for us. We are tied up at 7 apiece.
I guess just to come back to a point made in the first half, obviously with the KO and the Gecko, the timing's a little awkward potentially for Camo on the attack. Now Liquid, I guess, have the advantage to kind of dictate the pace on some of these set pieces if Camo wants to get a little more aggressive. Certainly got my eyes on that. See it here, like Camo looking to play a similar position once more.
Revealing area.
Or at least set up the probe outside A. Looking to trap this orb, but maybe to receive on the other side. All committed though from KOI, so surprised to see Nats completely bail on this. Contact's going to come early enough from Camo, so there should be time, but a little bizarre.
How do they remove him? Okay, well that's how I guess you soak the hit and then you manage to hit the headshot yourself. Fair play. Flyer going to get put down though, so it does leave them at this 4v4. The back line somewhat now controlled. High flash allowed for the swing to check behind it too, just seeing that on the minimap coming out from Trex. Now the plant's going to be in though. Well, I say that. Plant should be in, but Nats patrolling. Outdone here. A slightly better weapons going to find their position to do well, but it's still a 3v3.
Deep
Trex
plant here.
has the Phantom too, so a bit more to play into with it.
10 seconds away from the heal, so try and buy some time. Got a ton of pressure towards Snowman here though. G down to 35 as well. Actually, Kiko, what a wild swing onto the wall.
I mean, I guess it allows Trex then to play into it, but Palitek needs to find his and he can't. Trex does it all though. Quietly building up after a very lackluster first half here, looking much, much better.
Certainly want to see that from his perspective. Picking up the last three here. Beautiful open onto Camo. That's unlucky not to find this, but to commit to that spray potentially.
Last player standing.
Actually, so yeah, the sightline's just
Nice!
chopped up perfectly for Trex.
Nice, nice Nikita. He's back.
First half, but
Nikita.
Back.
crucial 3K to convert a third here in the second for Liquid.
Bit of a purchase coming out for KOI. Not dipping too far into the coffers, but still just down towards those sheriffs. Stinger for the tank. Look at this passive setup here. Back to Kiko. We're going to have Nats on the utility investment. Kiko doesn't even need that much help yet. No damage he's receiving is because he's just snapping his own ankles.
Ooh.
But Batty G runs him down. Rez comes in. Trex has fallen suddenly. What is going on? They've taken the perfect fight and Nats, overwhelmed, put himself in an unfavorable spot near on. Palitek and Camo. It's a long road back now, a 2v4.
Still one player up towards Rafters as well. Keep your eyes on Batty G.
Here.
Potentially shut down Padstick on the way out here once the smoke drops, and he absolutely does.
Oh, you love to see it. This team looks so nasty with just pistols. Just give them a classic. Give them a sheriff. There's something about it, keeping it now at 8 apiece.
The issue being now, even with the bonus converted, it's only Trex to survive, so fun's not necessarily flush for Liquid just yet. I mean, Camo's early progress will give them a Blade Storm. Might just about muster a purchase together. Camo, what did he go with? That's the end here, but
This is gonna be
the
fun.
tank to shut down any hope of recovery.
What's this?
No command here as well for Trex, so actually, yeah,
The
but
outrun check
baiting it
Nats.
away from Nats. No, it didn't. It didn't.
Tried to turn, but I think even with his own utility, kept himself a little bit hidden here. Oh no, they
very
saw it.
cleared, yeah.
They were very aware of this. It felt like, oh no, doing the homework oh so well, and a very swift shot from Flyer there. Kiko and Patatek. I mean, that's a nice little start for Kiko, but he couldn't
player
quite shut down on the
standing.
shot there fast enough. And now Patatek's got his work cut out, full util, but oh, real easy start to this. Wall still in. Awful angle to play up against. Nice on the first, but good trade there from Flyer. Lovely work. Look, KOI, they're a gritty team, Mike. They're digging into this one.
They are with the purchase. It almost sends Liquid back to the Stone Ages. Got to muster something together.
Taken out.
Beautiful shot.
Enemy remaining.
Flyer there.
Is ready.
Coaching staff don't like that one. Instant timeout now, knowing that the financial situation is going to be brought in as well.
Yeah, and whether or not there's
Shifting.
any brink on a weekly basis. One round to the good here on Icebox. Said still a purchase here for Liquid.
Shutting them down.
All of that. Not pretty.
No. Kiko does at least have a Vandal, but that's about it, right? Small takeaway. We're going for a Wander mid, are we? KOI come up with the maddest stuff off the back of the timeout, trying to get a little bit weird, trying to get in their face, and I don't mind it. It's generally a really good idea, completely turn the script. And how often do we talk about how badly it goes when we try and split through A using middle, but this time, going for the brawl, completely nullifying what Liquid were maybe trying to consider. They'll take the tour, get that old orb as well. Plant now coming in, really strengthening the likelihood. That's going to be found. It is lovely. Great call into that one after the timeout here. Maybe shaking Liquid a little bit further than they'd like.
Yeah, really good read and crucial kill being Kiko in the back lines here. Shut down. Can't get anything going.
I have the
One enemy remaining.
It's another unfortunate Spectre moment for Nax. Liquid come back in. Operator in hand for Camo, so
Target keep up.
to slow things down a little bit early on. Lockdown still here. No command still.
Alarm bot
Back
down.
pocket. Well, actually, look at the ult cycle for Star Coin. It's looking really healthy. Just 2 more orbs will be the pit and the res for Filu.
Placing swarm grenade.
Sent through to deal with the turret. Operator now noted. Actually just
That little
decapitates Camo.
That's so nasty. Oh, I love that. I could watch that all day long, but still, they still got to get that plant down and secure the site, because Nats is pretty close by. Bulldog now gives away the game, but they seem unaware. Nats gets away with it, gonna find one, but can't get the follow-up. KOI delivering on the site, trying to carve out some security. Maybe a little bit of worry still about that lockdown here, but unlikely at this point now.
So proactive. Again, the sort of play you'd expect after the plant comes through, but it's just to secure. Beautiful stuff from KOI. Liquid, Patstek and Kiko try and recover. Two very squishy members of KOI though. And there's the first attack down, but Monster finds a response.
What a try, but trying is not enough. We're at 11 now, and that confidence has to be building. What I'm seeing from Flyer is nuts, Mike. I mean, that little crouch peek into
That is bold, yeah.
down.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, you love to see it. And the ult's coming in as well now. Almost gonna have that full hand, right? Only missing Daddy G's, which, you know, take it or leave it. You got the big boys now. Same to be said on the other side for Liquid, but that purchase is
Pick
not
them off.
good. We've got light shields, we've got guardians, we've got bulldogs. MKOI have drawn blood here, and they go for the kill.
Space created here towards B main, but all a pump of a fake, to be honest. Camo will actually figure it out early on. Well, I say figure it out, at least note presence here. Will draw Trex back this direction. The swing comes through. Patstech good for two, actually. Camo remove once more. Luckily able to slow things down on the way in. For Liquid to stabilize now with a second member in the form of Trex.
Too suppressed.
Further info. Playing into Liquid's hands now.
Placing swarm grenade.
Shot done.
What's the game plan? Here in a 3v4.
Scanning ahead.
I'm going to try and imply presence over towards B.
30 seconds left.
Interested, but they can play the numbers game.
Cover going
Make this
out.
one work now. Palitek still primed on the site. Ready for this. Ready for this, yeah, not too much of a problem for Palitek there. And now with the time running low, Batty G, are you serious? Gets
10
away with it.
seconds
Nats
left.
wanted to deny that plant, but the plant is in. He can't get away. And now down to just Flyer, but this guy has been good.
Last player
And now
standing.
he's good enough, at least for the follow-up. Kiko, the security in the end to keep Liquid alive.
Down thrown in just in case. Again, I almost hope that they could stack up and play a trade here. Maybe Nat's just on a different tempo in terms of his positioning, feeling like he was under threat here. 9 on the board, no stability in terms of the purchase just yet for Liquid.
Spike planted.
Ult's looking healthy though.
Last player standing.
Certainly is. Timeout now for KOI as well.
A full house in terms of the ults here. Teed up to potentially to force a third.
People want.
I'm here for it.
See this level coming out from Flyer. I'm all aboard. Here we go though. What's the game plan? A little bit creative to say the least, right through middle. I've never seen teams go for these mid splits so often, and it's
Batty
kind
G
of
playing
working
ranked,
out.
man.
Yeah, and it's weirdly working, which is worrying to an extent. But Nat's gonna pop the ult here. Doesn't like it. Does not like what he's seeing. Now, how did KOI pivot from this?
See Trex and Camo's position. They're going to swing out of this. They are.
Oh, Kiko. I don't know if one's going to really be enough, but I guess information is also the name of the game. Feeling a little bit lost here. TP taken. Batty G getting back with the boys over towards B long.
Poison's off.
The ult on top trying to clear back through middle, clear out kitchen, make sure that is actually now free of player, but you're going to see what Monster's up to. I quite like this idea. Have they considered that this could still be happening? They are. On the other side, Palitek checking for it. Timing is everything. It's Monster to win that one out. And now there's a backline issue here. Do they try and play it forward? Do they have to ignore the problem building behind them? As 12 looking more and more likely. The flash is going to blind one, forcing them away, allowing Camo to close it down. Nats joining in as well. But it's a 2v2 and they know one of the players was on the back lines, but the defuse is already started and it ain't stopping. You got to deal with it. Trex now in the 1v1 up against Monster, who was that mid player. The reposition there. And KOI pushing up to 12.
And closer to forcing Lotus. Really finding their stride here on Icebox. Liquid struggling to deal with it. You can see still trying to be decisive and take action in some of these rounds, but execution just slipping through their fingers. They're going hunting once more. Obviously, it's a broken purchase here, just out of vision, but Milu can find it. Catches a glimpse of his shoulder.
Okay.
Big win from Trex, though.
Yeah, it ain't over yet. That's a tag, though. But Camo not been cleared, still does damage. Liquid
down.
clinging on for dear life. Pouring into this round. The tank, though, takes away one, but it's not enough. There's still life in them yet. Flyer in a 1v3 to close it here and now, but Liquid showing that resolve.
I have the spike.
Quick grab of the spike Flyer, looking to try back away, he can't do it. Double digits now made for Liquid.
Upgrades will be found. Chance to maybe catch a breath here. Will force a timeout from Koi. He may be feeling a little tense in the comms. But this kill from Camo comes through at the last possible second he had to play up there.
Remaining.
Ton of pressure. Through main, that's actually onto pipe.
How does Liquid read this one? Said that scaling ability with Koi
Placing swarm grenade.
is a little bit scary now. They're going to show early presence, but not too much. You've got Camo pushed up a bit deeper. And awareness shown from Koi, caution. A little bit of a tempo change, to say the very least, slower on the approach. They've got to clear this. Maybe a flash ready from Trex. Gives Camo the deeper look. Not going to see anything here. Almost need to draw some eyes towards B with some intent, if this is the end goal, which Monster is doing wonderfully. Absolutely through the legs of Nats there. Not much to be done for him. Completely outplayed on it. Brilliant work, and now that slow creep up here. This is looking quite masterful so far from Koi. As Liquid, I think the penny might have dropped there. Not sure why. I'm not sure what gave it away.
Because no commitment on the other side from Koi, so really for anything for Liquid to sink their teeth into on A site. Luckily didn't retreat all the way, so rough timing here for Kiko though, because he's drifting onto yellow. Potentially a flash set up here from Trex.
Okay.
30 seconds
the
left.
turn. Kiko position noted. Flash now in. Swing not on the corner. He's a little bit late to the corner. He can't use it.
Now he's stuck.
Yeah, now he's dead. The tank there, the timing just right for Koi, and a little bit of a misstep because of that dart almost denying this. Now Trex desperate to try and deny, and he can't. Plants in place. Locked down. Viper's Pit, everything thrown into this. Well, I might even see a kitchen sink up there, but Camo and Palitek, a 2v5. Res still, if needed for Filu. Camo gonna deny one, and that is gonna be the knives coming out here, but that Viper's Pit gonna make it very difficult. And he knows it, spammed out, handled. This is a dream for Koi, taking us to a third. Make it Liquid. Look, I mean, the mad thing is, right?
But just again, just to stop you there,
Go
this
ahead.
could just now be Liquid going, okay, right.
Guys, game time.
This, yeah.
Guys,
Wake
no
up,
more,
guys.
yeah. Silly comp, he didn't
Again, the
work well on
comfort
Icebox.
factor,
Yep.
we'll have to wait and see.
But as the Death said, right, this should be the best version you're going to see of Trex. Very, very solid for him. Overall, good comp as well for Liquid. I don't think it's a bad comp by any means. For Koi, it's all hard to clarify points in the tank. Oh, I thought he could have even had more there, but still, it's actually Filu chiming in, who has been quiet. If he has a performance, then suddenly it's game on. Nats and Trex, oh, it's not pretty. And that is gorgeous, though, from Koi. I said this was the team that didn't get a single win during kickoff, only one during stage one against Gentlemates. They'd been struggling. Now, can you imagine a world where we kick off here?
And that's just this year.
Exactly. If we kick off here and they're able to take a win over Liquid, now that would be unthinkable to most people. I saw the odds at the start of the day, and I don't blame you. We're going off of previous results, an unknown sort of roster mix-up here. But if they can come out swinging, Mike, we're in for a damn good day.
One enemy remaining.
Already, you can see really high tempo, confidence there. Liquid have to really remind them who they are. Irrelevant.
I was going to say the reveal pings through, but it's Nats to actually get punished here. Just shouldering Flyer here. Second set of hands. Chance for Liquid to slip through anywhere early on. Camo going to deal with the wall now, but spammed on the way back through. Forced up the early angle here, and performance tonight, considering. Going to back away, respect this for the time being. Just 11 HP though, going to make things even more problematic.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, fly out.
Oh,
The pick
it's
up both
confidence,
skills
man.
here. Zone flawless here in round 2 for movie star Koi. Here in the background, Maddie G as well. A little more vocal.
Yeah.
Try again.
One enemy remaining.
Try again.
Flawless.
Find an answer here in round 3, Lauren.
Come on, bro.
And this is, I guess, one of those things as well that I do want to keep an eye on is how well Trex is going to deal with this. It's not a good, debut with Liquid so far. We know his caliber, we know his capability. You have to see that built throughout, but again, nice early fight here coming out from Koi to try and test over this side. It's gorgeous from Batty G. Brilliant from him, fought back by Trex. I call his name, and he is up for the fight. But left on 15 HP, it's brutal. The tank's still able to keep control on this map too. That beauty of Vice still very much in play. Just trying to keep himself central to the map here. Make Trex try and work for this.
Head towards the site here. Chance here to maybe bypass some of the util. On the tank will know, but thorns don't catch. Very deep position here, could be teed up for it.
Oh, here of the plant. It just added that little seed of doubt, and the tank is so ready for it, denying the ace and denying Liquid's first round.
Bonus converted. Koi continuing to deliver here in the decider. Batty G going huge with the 3K.
Player standing.
Beautiful response here from Trex. Make no mistake.
Yeah. And it's such a different pressure point for these teams, isn't it, Mike? If you're Koi, every round feels great. Every round feels better than the last. A map win here, taking it to a third. Looking solid from the start. Right what they're trying with Panatek, but it doesn't really matter when Batty G's just threading the needle anyway. He's still going to find his man. Takes away Trex instantly. Really happy to brawl on this side of the map. They are making a real go of it. Eco, nice shot there. God, honestly, he was on for that too. See you, Luke. Whoa!
He is on for it still.
A couple more of those, and we've suddenly got a real show. The tank sharp, though. Camo's got a winnable scenario to play with. This guy is good. Even in the losses, even in the struggles, Camo's been solid, but he can't deal with that much of an opposition from Batty G. 4-0. Mike.
Looking for an early timeout already. I hate to say it, but potential here to see another buy round come through, but really, really do want to see Liquid not allow this to spiral out of control. Go. Nice shots here.
Nice, got me, let's
really
go!
amount to anything though. And yeah, actually just seeing them flag up, sorry. Liquid calling a timeout. Just missing 3, but Flyer and Batty G. There's available here for round 5.
Timeout's really provided here. You really see the change up from Koi. 1-2-2 across. Big switch for that Vice utility as well.
Maybe just just a little question mark really for Liquid to deal with coming out of the timeout.
Big utility commitment, and Panatek nearly caught. Punished with just that pain shell. Oh my god, this is so aggressive. I really like it. And there's zero hesitation to this. An isolated Panatek is vulnerable. He's already been punished on this one, but they did get the entry over towards C. So maybe this is their chance to go for it. But you can see the slow build does allow time for some rotations. The ult's ready for Camo though. He can hopefully give them access now.
Be fairly comfortable here. The flash deep here for Camo, but not going to commit on the back of things. Actually, Flyer caught here just after the ult's invested.
Didn't know how many are on the site as well. Now, we still have a decent concept for it. You can see now the diligence that they try and approach it with, but counter roll coming in, and a lovely bit of timing on the swing off the back of the ult on the Prowler. Brilliantly handled there from Liquid. The tank quite far away. We already saw that switch up a few tilts, certainly not on that C site anymore. Position over towards Waterfall is given away. Splash, and it's all easy. Simple stuff in the end from Liquid there, after what was a bit dangerous with Palitech falling over towards B.
Absolutely. On the board at least now. Not in the discussion of ultimates. Nats now have theirs available. Obviously, Track's investing his to respond really to Flyer's investment. Coming out of the timeout now, they can string a few rounds together. And already the finances humbled slightly from Movistar Koi. Still a purchase behind this, but the Bulldog in the hands of Flyer already. That'll be the showstopper for Filu, though. Early rubble control.
Other players like Paddy G, this is a fake. Keep your eyes on where that spike is. Paddy G, I love this little bit of a step back from the smoke. Oh, it's just brilliant from Paddy G. Does eventually trade his life for it, but that's telling. That's enough scene.
Problem being, though, rotation's going to come through early enough that Eco's not really got anywhere to path into. They require an engagement here, and as the wall drops, that's actually caught.
Player standing.
Filu with 2 huge kills here. Puts Camo in the clutch.
Yeah, good luck, Camo. Be good. Put a 3-man stack on stairs. Don't fancy the odds. Have to say again, love Paddy G's position on that. Just that little step away from the smoke, expecting maybe them to kind of face check it as well. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. For Camo, it feels like a full-gone conclusion here, just a formality really to wrap up, but glance, 30 seconds to
30 seconds
pretty
left.
much wait through at this point. I'm so impressed with this look from Koi. The danger.
And the commitment to it
Yes.
as well.
Yes, and the difference a bit of confidence can make here. Again, this team was struggling for wins. Yeah, even map wins at points. They were not in a position to be threatening someone like Liquid last time around. Not during
10
kickoff, not
seconds
during
left.
that first stage. This is a very different looking side. Rebuilt, what feels like from the bottom up almost. And now, seeing the fruits of that labor. The time now dwindling away. As said, a formality in the end. Camo, let's try and keep hold of that rifle. And I think he'll be given at least that small gift. At 5-1 though. See that silence starting to be a little bit deafening on that Liquid side.
And it's also funny to just see Paddy G, I guess, after all but deciding this round, to be honest with you. Sat there on the player cam, he's just
do the things
staring
that we are
across the
being told
stage.
to do, and we're gonna be fine.
Yeah, but that sounds worrying, doesn't it?
Nice,
Yeah,
nice try,
give it
guys!
as well. I said the whole time he's dead there, he's sat just staring at the Liquid players.
Brilliant.
And yeah, I'd hate to think that actually on the side of Liquid, you know, coming into today, there was any element of complacency.
Go get him.
In that regard, certainly being punished for it now. 5-1 on the decider. Proactive once more. It's actually Flyer to find that kill. Door opens though in a tank. Find Camo.
No rest in this game. Nats has done well to try and equal this out to a 3v3. The tank still has his ult. He's still primed with the paranoia and his TP if it gets to that effect. All there. Trying to find a way to get around it. He's got a deeper angle to look through. You can kind of keep these two players posted towards that B and C side. Flash confirming there's still attendance on C, but you can see it maybe not necessarily a misread, but at this point, Paddy G surely dead. Yeah, absolutely is. Could have paused there. You can see that want for information just too great.
I'll find
Maybe
you.
reading
30
into some of these
seconds left.
scenarios now, and actually almost now playing into it a little further.
Nice.
Kiko's forward position on the C site. A rotation coming through. Darkboy gonna probably figure things out.
10 seconds left.
Almost unfortunate. Imagining maybe
Spike
that TP
planted.
was a little bit further. Well, if they were further away, not able to hear Paddy G there, that could have been a different outcome, but
I mean, a kill and the tank could throw his ult in here.
good.
Obviously, there's a deeper position to invest it from potentially on the retake, but
Poison's off.
I'm not going to feel good throwing it in blind.
Need something. At this point, it almost feels like it would be a fumble to go for it. But Trex is cleared quickly, but Kiko, fast in position, has that pain shell ready to go if needed. Oh my god, the attack, what a shot! Pacey, time, Kiko! Cool under pressure in the end, but that got way too close.
The tank just showed his head. At the top of sight here, Kiko maybe not catching it. The demise of his teammate. Weird exchange back and forth here at the start of the round. And that's when Liquid trying to get a good grip on what's going on. Find them their second.
Not ready yet.
Early presence noted here. Patstek sticks the TP off rip.
Similar scenes though. Again, Badiji taking that space over towards A. You're looking at kind of what can Patitech do, but Monster super aware, right on the corner. Denied Patitech. The cross going to come in and the crunch towards B. In effect though, Keeper fights through. This is still game on here. Deep Prowler aware that someone would have wanted to take that space, but for Koi, they've got a long way back now. They've got to kind of peel away from those extremities. There is a Steel Garden though coming in that we were expecting. Not made much of it yet.
Can they run the clock down actually on this Kiko? Still armed and dangerous. Will find his third.
Spy, Camo, surely you want to check on it. He does! Does so well on the one. I thought he could have adjusted for the second, but no. Trex in the end secures the safety for Liquid. It looks like a nice idea here from Liquid.
Yeah,
B crunch working.
Yeah, the rough spacing potentially, or coverage on the B site here, because the CP is really rough for the B player to deal with. I mean, look what Monster turns his back into. There's 4 members of Liquid already. Liquid just getting a slice to play from here.
Say as well for Koi, the coaching staff not letting anything fall too far away, right?
Let's
This
go!
is 2 rounds, consecutive money now in a bit of a predicament.
What's up?
They've instantly pumped the brakes. They're not going to let this one spiral if they can. Maybe want to see some...
For the rest of the stage, but for me, day one coming out and seeing this sort of play style is really exciting. Again, maybe scoreline bias a little bit, but like I said, coming in today, Movistar Koi still be very happy with what they've been able to achieve, regardless of outcome here on the third map.
I'm absolutely with you. Steady progress over towards the A site, building through past rubble. It's Koi really wanting to overly bite on it just in case, but at this point, Flyer does need support here. Let's have a player on the side with him. Liquid, as I said, cautious steps being made. Worried about the stack, worried about too many players in too many positions, and that is a Prowler not finding someone. Flyer played it, does well, got his one. Can't really ask much more in these sort of rounds here. Filu going to be able to dip away from that, non-affected. But now you can see that pour on of utility, making it very hard to handle. Filu's still getting one. That is outrageous, considering the util that was invested just to clear that spot. Bringing this to a 3v3, it's not impossible.
Yeah, it's a point now where actually you're a little concerned because Liquid don't have many options in the post. An ultimate available here for Trex. Almost don't want to see that invested.
Badiji just didn't expect that re-aggress out of tree almost. He kind of had that space earlier on. That flash. Oh, it's nasty.
One enemy remaining.
So that shot was a classic. It's still a 1v2. The tank, I keep doubting him and they keep doing things that I don't expect, but the time is maybe the defining factor here. Vandal collected might be the best thing that the tank can really get away with. Oh my god. It's a damn good try here. Gonna make him fight for their way out.
Enemy
it's lovely. Yeah, Trex is going to get away, but they've still done so well.
Absolutely. Look at the funds available for Liquid behind this. 650, 300 nats at 1600, but that's a ton of damage done in terms of the bigger picture and the economy going forwards. That was the third in a row for Liquid. Really, these are the sorts of rounds that they can secure a lead and I guess exacerbate the situation for your opponents. 5-follow dog that. Camo bringing just a Guardian here. Showstopper available. Didn't get the Guardian going.
Okay, gonna try and dip over the util, find a bit of space to work, and Kiko demanding respect and getting it. See what ult's ready with Flyer. A quick note of presence, but does Kiko try and play it forward? He is going to be marked here. There's still a Prowler, I believe, to play in on this. Yep. Does actually go. No, it took a
Where's it
weird route
going?
to it. Yeah, I think it got a little confused itself here. Rex as well going to have his Nightfall if needed. But a 5v4. Look at Nats going all the way around the world. The wall's still here though, so.
Yeah, it's going to be revealed. Unless the tank falls here.
Face your fear!
Oh my
Oh,
god,
there
the
you go.
timing. It's
Opens it
just.
up. Nobody
yeah.
else here on the other side for Koi, but
But it then just feels like everything's coming from this side. You can create these crossfires. You can work from this Kiko, given a corner to play from. Nice use of that low ground though for the double swing. Nats' position unconsidered because the timing on that kill. But Trex left in the 1v1. He's up for it this time. Well handled, but another tall task to overcome here. Liquid being forced to really fight.
yeah. Forced to dig deep to find a 5-5 scoreline here. Four without an answer from Koi. Conversion here after conceding the opener.
One enemy remains. Player standing.
Still see a purchase
Nice! Good job, boys.
in response here from Movie Star Koi.
Last place.
Not ready
Still
yet.
gaps in the purchase for Liquid as well. But the face change here, Kiko almost catching the tank.
Yeah, look like they were to try and target him there. Gonna be difficult to shut down on him though. Still got that util, still got that wall. And have one player across, maybe even two. Camo now does have some help. That's lovely. Good trade from Baddy G, who feels like he's just about everywhere. He's trying to get away. He's at least going to be caught by the ult coming out from Nats. So sight secured for Liquid, at least for now.
Yeah, heavy utility. Navigate their way past. Slow popped early here.
Spike planted.
Open plant for Mound. We will retreat back out of sight. Showstopper invested here from Fila. Will catch actually. Kiko falls.
Yeah, the little bit of synergy there working well, but the final three are hard to move, right? This is difficult. I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference here at this point because Filu's already going to find Paddytech. Flyer on the follow-up, and now it's just on Nats. The Viper's been completely removing vision. He's got to get a move on here. And so do they if they want the defuse to be started, but Nat's going to make a go of this one. Oh, he's making a
got the first.
good go. Oh, it's brilliant from Nats.
Will know my name.
A Red Bull clutch. And the lead taken back at 6-5.
The leader standing up, delivering for Liquid here. Putting them one round to the good. In the final stretch of this first half. Was just desperate to find this kill.
Sayas. Good shot.
Situation happened and Colin.
A rough loss here. Movie Star Koi to swallow, but the purchase still scrappy. Rifles at least. Ultimates to rely on now for Koi. Camo, the only one for Liquid.
Cutting through.
Now it is employed here in the 12th.
Who's next?
He's set up here to Camo out on a fact finder. Say a moment there where I thought he might try and commit towards that kill, but
I'm back.
unconfirmed the whereabouts of other players here. Baddy G can have his hands full. Spammed out, Paddytech finds it.
Where's that Liquid come from? Just bullying their way towards the side. The paranoia sent towards Monster, going to force him off the corner. He's actually come out of it in time to maybe challenge, but they're down to 2. His life rather precious at this point. Liquid finding stability in these final couple of rounds.
30 seconds left.
Tank on the
Spike
Guardian,
planted.
monsters from that Bulldog. Okay, good clear there, Camo. Taken away as the front line to this post plant.
More commitment really here from Liquid. We'll sit back on this. Spam coming through, but not finding anything just yet.
Blinding. One enemy remains.
That comes through. Nats will find the first Trex to clean up here. 7-5 on the half. Liquid
Switching sides.
able to stabilize, Lauren.
Yeah, those 6 rounds, right? Round 7 onwards, they suddenly found what they needed. It felt like it was a drought. I was wonderfully impressed with this turnaround, but let's see if it continues in the second half, or MKOI not out of it yet.
MKOI to set the tone once more in this series, as we've seen them do successfully a few times. And stacked up approach here towards C. Nats. Going to be tested off rip here.
One man through so far, the rest soon to follow. Till go down G. I mean, Nat
Surely they
seems
clear
like
him.
he's
Surely
got
they clear him.
this. Oh, Nat gets away with daylight robbery. Charging forward, he's got no bullets, both. Knife in hand. Gotta do what he can, but MKOI punching right back.
Could be the demise for Liquid in that regard, but Camo
player
must fly a
standing.
Patitech a follow-up as well. Monster, last man standing! Finds his third in a Red Bull clutch. Knife weight not looking so slick with the outcome of that round.
Well, it ain't game over yet, is it? Look at this. You thought it was one and lost on this, didn't you? 2 quick kills. And then...
Here.
What's that?
Standing.
What's that then?
One enemy remains.
so good as well.
Nice!
Means a lot to him. You can see it. It means a lot. It's a big opponent. I know we've got some big names here at EMEA. You've got your Fanatics, your Heretics. They've got to leave whichever results you want to look at. But Liquid's name is in that ring now. They are up there towards the very, very top end. As said, question marks how far they go in champs, rather than if they make it at all. The likes of MKOI, who are struggling to do damage, this means everything.
Camo sniffed out. Down to 22 HP now. A little deeper. Dug out Filu. Dissecting this C-site hold. Find anything just yet. Fire. Follow through that as well.
Player standing.
Consolation here for Trex.
See?
Nothing to find for Patitech. 4 left standing for Movistar Koi, and probably the best start you'd want here to the second half to tie things up.
Well, it kind of takes the wind out of the sails, doesn't it? You look at Liquid in those last 6, gets that confidence back in, start feeling out the game a bit more, just doing what they were supposed to. The words we heard from Patitech during that first half. Now, though, quick reminder that MKOI were under your skin. Making it difficult, this bonus lethal as well. That does seem like it could be a dangerous stat if you're a Liquid fan, but let's see. Do they have a plan in mind for MKOI here?
Saw them about the bonus in the first half, right? Here, Filu just one away from the showstopper, a big tool to bring into a round 3. Test onto the orb either, so Liquid be cognizant. This is now on the cards.
Bring them down.
Slowing down. I mean, confirmation here off the flash, but we're able to evacuate. Just want to see that held a little longer, maybe, in the post here.
Nice, good stall and great spam. Very aware of those next steps that Liquid would have wanted to take. Good reaction, however, from Kiko, clearing backside. Trex gonna clear close, that's Monster gone. Batty G towards Tree, gets buried, and now you're down to the 2.
Last player
Position is
standing.
actually pretty nasty, but probably the issue. Plant beautifully silent, but can't deny the defuse. Valiant attempt.
Waited as long as he possibly could on that first, but even catching the silent grab on the rope. Fortunately, with Liquid on the defuse so fast, unwinnable position for him.
One enemy remains.
Good recovery from Liquid. Like I said, in this scenario,
Let him in.
things considered. Stop this snowball early on from movie star Koi. Right back on the purchase though, and Nats and Trex down on Guardians.
Good bonus round overall, right? If we look at it traditionally, I know statistically they swing pretty high in them, but ammo. This side of the map as well, over towards C. My ult is ready. Maybe catch someone a little bit closer, but we are going to have Flyer's ult ready to go here. Still have to get past that wall. Cleared above a minute.
Still plenty of time to play with. Exchange back and forth on rubble, not really favouring movie star Koi either. Not necessarily many options for them to look into. Now you're a little worried, yeah, with the Clive.
Okay.
Trigger on B.
And look at that, Trex stands his ground. Takes away Filu and Flyer. As Kiko then fills the gap. His aim is crisp as hell. Beautiful between the two of them. They'll be happy with that one, as Koi not given many opportunities.
I said just so few options on the table there in the late round.
Down B.
Forced into a pretty rough situation.
One enemy
Did I
remains.
blind you? My bad. I was trying to help Nikita.
Now here for Kiko and Trex. Kind of headliners from that previous. The attempt here very early. Flame over towards rubble. As with 2 players committed. A lot of faith put in towards Nats, and I mean, I don't really blame you, it is Nats.
Yeah, rightfully so, yeah.
But for Koi, what's the plan now?
Coming through onto default here. Camo. Potentially try and punish somebody trying to bait this wall out, but smoke coverage good enough for the time being. Eyes trained towards this choke point though. Oh, he actually didn't catch the reveal, so chance to really dig his heels in here. TP's away.
Plays into the hands of Liquid here though. They were kind of mid-rotate.
Does.
Now they got 3 players. Now they got Kiko with the ult, and I don't think you're getting away from this. Kiko just trying to catch him. He does. No escape for Filu. Looks like it does get taken, but they've suffered casualties now. Camo trying to control that backside of CT. Wait for the cavalry to arrive as Natang trying to back away as well. It's getting messy here. Batty G still holding the angle. They're seized. They've been blinded, but they're still standing.
Oh, no, it comes through, but actually, Koi have retreated back onto site. Flyer will find another one here. It's just Kiko and Trex left now. Wisely backing away from this engagement. Going to be 8 on the board here for Koi. Purchase will still be there for Liquid. Chance to maybe establish themselves once more. Second half, just 1 round separating them. Beautiful opener found here onto Nats as well. It looked like Koi were going to try and, I guess, catch a timing into the door, but a little bit of a
Nice call, bro.
misdirection.
Vamos.
Vamos.
Okay,
Remember, everything's fine.
everything's fine. Should have known.
Should have known. This was the plan all along.
Okay, what we got? Ooh, Camo being mega aggressive over towards Mound. We haven't really seen that. It's been mostly that priority towards Rubble, but it's a stark contrast when they're not out here, right? So you can kind of read into it a bit, but again, it is Nats on this side. All now over towards that main approach. Looks like Koi fancy going through towards tree and door.
Launching thorns.
Send Thorns over the top here.
Activated.
That deals with him now. Again, the solo anchor here, so I expect him to really dip his toes ahead of this hit coming through. Flank coming through nice and early though for Liquid, so backline pressure and actually the tank isolated here.
Okay, you can see how closed in this site is starting to look. Filu wants to fight ahead of this. Durka causing panic while not even in the server. And Monster gonna find Panatech. Hold on, this is still lethal, and I don't know if I'd be more worried about them on pistols than not, but it's still just Fatty G here. Good try. Oh! Down to the wire! There's the paint shell in the end to get them across the line, but that got dangerous.
The timing there.
Oh.
For it to expire and the Phantom be back online.
That's kind of crazy.
Double digits for Liquid though. Still somehow Koi to string together a purchase.
One enemy remaining.
Tank excluded. But even when he initially pulls it out there, it's still wrapped in thorns, but all under control.
All good. Okay. What we got here? Matty G's are one away from Monsters, one away from the tanks. A couple of those very much close by on the other side. You're looking at camos, really. The rest a little further off, up barring Padatex, but still. Big stack here. From Liquid, that's the map, and it is the correct read. Oh my god, Padatex? How's he gone away with that? How the hell? How have they just suddenly gone away with this late take back towards Rubble, and then Nats gets caught on the retreat? This is a bizarre round.
That's Tech trying to TP out, fails on the first, but we use the ult to get out of dodge. Still advantage here for Liquid in round 19. One that will break the bank really for Koi. Trax is going to have his hands full here. Overwhelmed, but Kiko here. The cleanup crew. The tank down to 14 HP. Has to try and get away, but can't navigate his way to safety. 11 on the board now for Liquid. Plenty of ultimates for Koi, but the purchase just out of reach.
Spike down A.
And look, when you're looking at someone like Kiko, this guy, 24 to 13, headliner by a long way. Ooh, why did you make it worse? But
So
still.
playing up close here, because reading the purchase well, maybe even reading the play well. I mean, Spike not committed. There's plenty of bodies for Kiko to find here.
That's one.
The rest of Koi are like, nope.
I think we'll go the other
Okay,
way.
who had the full shield? Yeah, Monster's still got a full shield, so
There.
if anything,
Off you go, Monster.
this could catch Kiko off guard.
Somebody out. Poison off.
Slightly different line now, a little bit deeper.
I have the
Doesn't
spike.
feel good to go to B right now, does it?
No.
Doesn't feel like I want to do that. I'm trying to probably apply further presence here. Maybe quietly build towards 8. Make it look to kind of that VC rotation. But there are players waiting and watching camo. Does take a little bit of a TP back from the site. Filu gonna take the space that was granted. Still have that ult here. To clear through towards B, and make you wonder, does he find his man? No, but Kiko gonna pull the trigger as well. He's gonna find it. All under pressure, but finally handled, but the number still not advantageous. Oh, but Filu, lovely positioning, controlling that top side.
Problem being Nats ate that showstopper, so he's down to 6 HP. The pit will come up from Monster, and this purchase here could be problem for Liquid on the way back in. Unconfirmed damage onto Flyer here. Gotta clear that smoke ease up.
Get called in on this and wait and see. Oh, his Camo's just dived in, found Filu. And this now all becomes too simple. It looks like Monster's being called off too. Liquid finding all the right answers to every question that Koi put towards them.
A slight gap in the pit. Allowing just enough space for Liquid to work with. Forcing Camo's ultimate then. That's the hard counter really to the pit. Having no sound effects there.
One enemy.
Well, I was curious if it was the rocket or the jump.
Nice! Good shit, boys.
Crazy. The ult's still left here for Koi, but it feels like the atmosphere's changing here. Liquid just slow and steady, figuring it out, working it out. Koi, they haven't had that answer back. Camo, insult to injury. Flyer removed, and Trex's position unlikely to be checked diligently enough. Oh, he's just standing his ground for a second as well. Confidence aplenty. And now the rest of Koi, which is Monster, which is Batty G, have to face the music. Close! It's not close enough today. 13-8. Team